Secretary, let me ask you about higher education. Let's move over there in the U.S. We have some of the best universities in the world. We know that. But financing college is very tough for millions of Americans. You say there's a crisis going on in terms of paying for college. Tell us what's happening.
Sure. Well, I'm here at the Federal Student Aid Conference. It's about to begin, and I'm going to be talking today about the fact that we have a crisis around student aid, around student debt, and it really is impacting not only students, but it's going to ultimately impact our economy. And if we aren't honest about that, and if those who are policymakers and those who can impact, starting from Congress, but schools and universities have to take a look at their role in what needs to change to allow for students to pursue their futures, but doing so in a responsible way. Students have to have more information about the debt that they're assuming and understand the implications. 70% of the growth in the student loan debt portfolio has been students taking on more and more debt over the last 8 years. It's not more students accessing the system. It is more students or existing students taking on a lot more debt. It took 42 years for the student loan balance to grow to $500 billion. It took 11 years for it to grow another trillion beyond that. The implications for our economy are staggering. More than $10,000 of someone else's student debt for every single American taxpayer, 145 million of them. We have to look carefully and have honest conversations about the policies we set and how we implement them and the processes we put in place to help students pursue their futures in a way that they are informed, that they have control of information.
Right.
And one of the things that we're doing at Federal Student Aid is helping to give students more information. So we've introduced the My Student Aid, the app, and for students applying for FAFSA now, they can go to the app on their phone and complete the FAFSA form. Soon we will be having information added there that they will be able to find program-level data for each of the schools that they're considering attending, so they can find out whether 5 years after graduation they would have the potential to earn what they hope to earn in the program and the major that they're hoping to pursue.
Secretary,
students having more information.
Yep. No, please finish your thought.
No, students having more information at their fingertips will give them greater control over their futures, and it will make them more informed about the decisions that they make in taking on the debt initially.
Secretary, real quick, we've been talking about China. Has there been any conversation in terms of academia and what academia can do in terms of China and Chinese students coming here, going to our universities, and then taking the best of the best back to China?
Well, I think that's an issue that we have to have a lot further conversation about. It's good to have international exchanges. I think that's important for our students from America and for students from around the world. But I think we need to also do it with our eyes wide open about the potential for abuses in that regard.
The Secretary DeVos, I know we've got a lot more to talk about. We hope you'll come back soon. Thanks very much for scratching the surface with us this morning. Betsy DeVos joining us.